What's up everyone, Cole Ogden here, back with another YouTube video. Before we get started in this one, I would like you guys to like and subscribe real quick. Greatly appreciate it if you guys want to see some more content. Today we're going to go over under the hood of my D819RS from the Dirt Nitro challenge this year, and just talk about a few things with the setup and stuff that I changed, maybe some tires, some shock fluid. But yeah, no, this is the overview of her right here in all of her glory. I guess you could call it the special nighttime body, I guess that's the trend going around. But no, I think I just wanted to change it just to guess I could see it a little better at night. So yeah, it's nighttime body, and I think it worked. Definitely could see it a lot more, so but I'm definitely liking it, and it might be a trend that you will see at more races, so who knows. But yeah, here she is in all her glory. We're gonna go ahead and take the body off. The awesome body painted by PreVail Paints. Thank you, sir. And yeah, this is a pretty traditional D819RS, pretty bone stock. Nothing really extra crazy that's not, included in the kit. I mean, pretty normal setup that I'm used to, especially like back east. It's kind of a traditional car that I like to drive at like the race time events, them being indoors, high speed, a little rough. So we went to DNC with the stuff that we're used to. And throughout the race, I mean, we changed a few things, but not really a lot. More so like soft arms on the back for like durability, just because it got really cold, and there was no telling, like something freak could happen and you could snap an arm, but who knows. So but yeah, not really many changes other than keeping up on shock fluid from like temperature in the day, temperature at the night. The biggest change I think that I made throughout the whole week was the caster blocks. I ended up putting 20 casters with D819RS knuckles, the stock 2-degree knuckles. And generally, if you have a car that steers a lot, when you come to a track that's like pretty rough and you want the car to go through the rough, if you have a lot of steering, the car is just going to react a lot more aggressive to the rough. So putting 20s, it just makes the car react a lot less when the car is going through the rough, so that you're not fighting the car going through the rough. So yeah, the 20 casters just help the car steer and makes it a lot more predictable when you're trying to steer and navigate the rough. Yeah, that's probably about the biggest change that I made. That, and what also isn't normal for me is having my rear shock stood up a little more. This kind of helped the car drive a lot more straighter out of the corners. It was always kind of planted, always had a lot of side grip, was always predictable. It never kind of wanted to get wishy-washy on me or anything. So other than that, yeah, pretty traditional car. Like I said, I mentioned the arms. I run hard arms mostly all the time, but for the cold, I did go to soft arms in the back just for precaution. I did put soft arms in the back with carbon inserts. It kind of makes it feel a lot like the hard arms with a glued plastic insert. So yeah, pretty traditional car. Like I said, I just kept up on the oils for the temperature of the day. And just with a shock package, traditional 5-hole 1.5 HB pistons in the front. And for the West Coast tracks and the rough, I did 5-hole 1.6 in the back. Just helped the car go through the rough a lot mellower, and didn't have as much action, less pack. And yeah, so 5-hole 1.5s in the front, 5-hole 1.6s in the back, yellow spring, blue spring, and I believe we had 40-35 XTR fluid. And also the tires, we ran super softs during the day. That was kind of the trend. And then white V2s at night when it was a little moist. And other than that, yeah, pretty stock car. Got my Reds Scuderia Gen 2 with the split pipe 2143 M header. I don't run the one piece. That's just me. I mean, I have a lot of luck out of it. It's a really good pipe. I just choose not to run the one piece. But yeah, I got the MKS HBL 599 torque servos Those bad boys have always powered any car that I've had around the track for the last 4 or 5 years, and I've honestly just had no problems. Like, they just have all the torque for buggy, e-buggy, even truggy, and the speed. I mean, I think it's 0.08 speed on a torque servo. That's almost has like 600 inch ounces or something of torque. That's a lot to ask for in a torque servo. So yeah, just right out of the box, 599 MKS servos, right out of the box, Gen 2 Scuderia. I run the Reds steel clutch with the red aluminum tensioner on the L setting with 3 aluminum shoes, 1 carbon. And other than that, yeah, the setups and stuff that I post online is what you see here, other than the few small things that I've changed from, you know, like my race time races, or from back east to back west. But yeah, pretty traditional car. It worked tremendous. We were super happy with it. And yeah. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to include a link to the setup in the description so you guys can refer to what I talked about a little bit with the setup sheet. So hope you guys enjoyed. RC cars, baby.